my life was pretty much in turmoil. I had no organization. We just kind of went by the moment. My mindset was pretty bad. I wasn't very happy with things. I was pretty miserable and tried to make others around me pretty miserable as well. I would wake up a couple of times during the middle of the night. I let a lot of excuses just keep me from everything. Keep me from starting to eat healthy. Keep me from buying healthy foods at the grocery store. Keep me from working out. Just everything. I didn't want to go anywhere because none of my clothes fit. It just kind of held me a prisoner here in my own home, because this is where I was safe. You know, I could wear my sweats and nobody cared. I think sometimes I may have just even picked fights just because I was so unhappy. And then, you know, I kept myself away from people. For whatever reason, I felt like I had to be perfect all the time. That I would try it for a little while, it wouldn't work on me, and I would be back to my old self. You know, I was really bad about, I'd get real excited and I would be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And then a couple of weeks later, I would be back to my normal self. I knew I would fail. And that was my mindset. I had seen it happen with somebody else, but I had always seen it happen with everybody else, and it never would happen with me. So my thinking started changing. I let go of some jealous tendencies that I had had of others who were successful, or what I thought was successful in their life. And I started letting those things go, and I started feeling a little released in my thought process. Sleep was getting better. My ability and my will to work out was stronger. I made time for myself. It seemed like every day to do some type of work. Started making sure that we were grocery shopping on the weekends to prepare for the week. My whole attitude just changed. I was happier. People around me was noticing that I was happier. I started wearing more, and I've always wore makeup, but I started putting more of an effort into it. I started fixing my hair more. I started wearing nicer clothes. It just seemed like everything started changing. I knew that it was because of being in this program. I had a whole new way of thinking. If I had to miss a workout, I didn't beat myself up over it. I would do something else to make up for that. I don't know, I'm just so much happier. I don't let mess ups get me down. People have noticed that I've lost weight. They've noticed that my eating styles, or my eating habits are a lot different, and my choices are different. And so for about, I guess it had been at that point 6 weeks that I'd really been full force into this. Here comes Valentine party, and the kids made ice cream sundaes. And so I thought about it, and I was like, I really think I would like to have some of that, And so I just got just a small amount. It wasn't anything big, but apparently one of the other teachers that are my friends, she saw me eat the ice cream. And she texted me and said, 6 weeks of doing great, and you mess it all up in one day. And I just texted her back. I said, I didn't mess anything up. I can eat whatever I want to. I'm not on a diet. I am on an eat right lifestyle. And so it kind of, it made her stop right there, because I don't, if my body says that it wants something, I do it. I just don't, I don't go to the extreme that I would have before. Before, I would have eaten a huge bowl of ice cream with all the toppings, and anything that they had on the table. I felt controlled by food. It was like, what am I going to eat next? You know, I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel that control. I do. I feel so good. And kind of like someone was saying, you know, having a bad day would just destroy me. You know, now having a bad day, it just seems to make me stronger. Just since Christmas, I've already lost like a total of about 7 inches, and that was about 2 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. That is so exciting.
I just noticed that big change, and the people at work, they call me Positive Penny or something like that, because I do try to see, the good in things, and there's a couple of days when, you know, it's been kind of stressful, and I still try really hard to see the good things. And what's kind of funny is me doing all of this, and I've not pushed it onto anybody, but me working out has got my mom started into working out, and her getting to work out has got my nieces into doing the same type of workout. And then at work, the people around me, they're all starting to work out, and they're starting to be more conscious about what they eat. It's different because it works from the inside out. That is probably one of the most important things that I've noticed about this whole program, is that it fixes my inside. It fixes how I look at things. It fixes my attitude about things. I no longer feel jealous about anyone that may look like they have a better life than me, or maybe things are going better for them. I no longer look at food as something that I should feel guilty about. You know, those are things that it has fixed or is working on the inside. And no other program I have ever tried, and I've tried them all, it only works on what you do on the outside, what you eat, how you eat. This program does it all. Do it. What do you have to lose except for weight and just bad thoughts?